Hey SimBeans, it's Farah and welcome to another speed building video. Today we're building a small family starter house. So it's just a bit over 20,000 simoleons, including the price of the lot. At least that's what it was on this lot. So this is a 20 by 50 lot, 20 by 15 lot in Willow Creek, and because currently at the minute I'm trying to fill Willow Creek with nice new built houses by me. So this house is in Willow Creek on a 20 by 15 lot in the cheap area. I think that's basically what it is. It's a cheap area of town, and it with the lot on the lot it cost about 20,000, about 20,500 simoleons. And but apparently if you go on the gallery it's about 18,000 and something. So if you have like a single sim you probably won't be able to afford it. But it is a family house. It has 2 bedrooms, a master bedroom for obviously the parents or single parent or whatever, and a twin bedroom which will be for 2 children, I'm assuming. And yeah, so it'll be on the gallery, obviously. If you just search SimBean with an extra S at the beginning, you'll find this house on the gallery. And it's not up just yet, but it might be when this video is out. It'll be probably called, I think it's going to be called Family Starter. And if you search the hashtag Family Starter, it'll come up there as well, or the hashtag SimBean with an extra S at the beginning. So that's my details, I think, about the house. I tried my best to finish it as well as I could. You'll notice at the beginning I do not put a fridge in the kitchen. I go back later and I put it in. You see me do that, so that's all good. And more towards the end I do a little bit of spinning around that I just didn't edit out. Probably should have, but I didn't. So if you're watching to the end, which you probably won't, there will be some spinning. It's very simply decored. Is that even a word? Decored is even a word. Decorated. That's the word. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Decorated is the word. It's very simply decorated because obviously I have a budget. I've decided to do some starter homes just to get the flow going because I built some bigger houses and it takes forever to edit them. And the thing is, I haven't really edited speed builds very much. I think I've got 2 videos that have actually gone up on my channel of speed builds, and they take so long to edit builds that are that big because they take me about 5.5, 6 hours to actually build them in real time. Then I have to shorten it down to about 2.5 hours so that when it's 7 times faster, it's only about 20 or 30 minutes long. Because any longer, and well, you guys will probably get very, very bored. So it is difficult editing the speed build. So I thought if I do some starter homes and just have a look at some floor plans and the way houses are laid out and stuff, and do some starter homes, it'd be a good way to sort of ease my way in, because the other builds just take way too long. I'm currently still editing a build that I actually built weeks ago. I get so bored with it. Like, everyone's always like, oh, the editing is really fun. Like, I don't mind editing, but watching my video, like going through and combing my own video after I've already built it, like the building, can get very tedious. And I have a very short attention span, if I'm honest. I have a very short attention span. So cutting it down is really hard because I've tried speeding it up to 7 times speed and then cutting it down. But that just leaves in little imperfections that are really annoying. So what I try and do now is I cut it down while it's still 5 hours long, which takes all day to do, before timesing it by 7, and then I have to do my voiceover and everything, and I don't like doing voiceovers while my Joel is in the house, so I don't get much time to do that. So generally I just stick to my Let's Plays because they take a lot less time to record and edit, because you chop the ends off, you put an intro on, you put an end card on, you throw it online. At least that's how I do it. Pro tips for editing your videos, guys. Do Let's Plays, cut off the beginning, cut off the end, throw it on YouTube. Works for me. Anyway, this video is not very long and we're about halfway through. So I'm going to quickly talk about something other than the build. I mean, you can see what's going on. I'm doing a bedroom. It's very simple. I couldn't really afford much. Not really much to talk about. So I'm going to quickly talk about the world, sort of. I finished university, technically finished university, 1 and a bit years ago, and I was a law student. Okay, I did a law degree at university, and when I finished university, I decided I wanted to do a master's degree in creative writing because I like reading books, I like stories, and I enjoyed writing. So I thought I'd give it a go. And my boyfriend, my fiance, he finished university last July, like the July just gone. Well, June. I think it was June. Technically, it's June. Yeah, the June just gone. And he's out looking for work. He's at an interview right now, and he's been looking for work for the past 3 months and hasn't found anything yet. Like, when we get told to go to university, it's all like, oh, go to university, you'll get a job straight as soon as you come out, it'll all be great, and you'll be qualified, and you'll get more pay than everyone else, and it'll be amazing. That is not the reality. Not the reality at all. You do not come out and go straight into a job. Not unless you're extremely confident and have a hell of a lot of work experience. So, really quick, while my video is playing, I'm going to give you some tips for university or college if you're in America. And I'm going to say, get a part-time job. Even if you do not have the time, or you feel like you do not have the time, you get a part-time job, or you do some volunteering or something like that, because it gives you work experience. And I mean, do it in something where it's very customer based, so you can prove that you've worked well with customers, because a lot of jobs nowadays are all about team working and working with other people and dealing with customers and clients and etc. And it's not all about just having the qualification anymore, because nowadays a hell of a lot of people go to university and college, and they've got to up their standards, haven't they? Because now a lot of people have got degrees and they can't afford to hire everybody with a degree, so they are now choosing people with a degree and work experience, or just someone who has more work experience so they don't need as much training, because training costs money. So go out, get some work experience, get a part-time job, volunteer, join societies and clubs and be on committees and stuff like that. It's very, very important that you do this stuff, because it will hurt you later on in life if you don't. That's just a quick tip for anybody going to college or university, anybody in university or college that hasn't thought of this stuff yet. Just do it, because it will save you a lot of hassle later on in life. My fiance Joel is struggling so hard to find a job right now because he has little to no work experience. They aren't hiring him because he has no experience doing what he's applying for. He did a psychology degree, but he doesn't want to go into psychology and he can't afford to do a master's degree. So that's his problem, and he's finding it very difficult right now to find a job. I have found it very difficult to find a job. I'm doing YouTube in my spare time, hoping one day it might turn into a job. But, you know, dreams don't always come true. Anyway, the video is going on to the screenshots very soon, so I will love you and leave you. And remember to visit my origin page for the build. It's SimBean with an extra S at the beginning. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you have a very nice day. Bye everybody.